What's up, guys? It's Frankie here. We're going to be talking about in this video how to retain superstar virtual assistants. And you do this right, you'll have really awesome people that stay with you a long time. And you do this wrong, and what you'll find is people keep leaving you. When you find good people, you can go through all that struggle to find someone awesome, and they don't stay. And that really sucks when that happens. So let's get into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys can see over there, but we got a nice little oceany view today. My internet is still down. The joys of living in a kind of third world country, but kind of not. So, for those of you guys out there who, by the way, have got somebody awesome and then lost them, that really sucks when that happens. And I've had people that have stayed with me, I think my longest was with me 7 or 8 years. Until they wanted to go on and do their own thing. So I want to teach you guys how to do that. And there's a really key psychology in this that you have to understand is if you ask employees, why did you not stay? You will get a very different answer than if you ask the employers themselves, you the employer. You will almost always say, well, they left because of money. And if you actually ask the employees, that is number 8 on their list. And number 1 and 2 are no one appreciates me. My boss is an asshole. So you want to do that without the oops.
Oops.
Oops. What does that mean? What do you mean?
No, I got it. Some jerk didn't put.
I know what
I got it, though.
mean when I say oops. What do you mean saying oops there?
Well, you say we try that one again, huh?
Yes, without the oops.
Yes, without the oops. So when you understand the 2 biggest things employees are looking for, obviously you got to pay them. But it's not just about money. In fact, it's like I said, it's 8th on their list. Is they're not appreciated, and my boss is an asshole. So one of the worst things you can do is be an asshole boss. So I'll tell you, a practice that will keep employees a lot longer is intentionally saying thank you. Such a little thing, but appreciating what they do. And one of the things that is a real danger zone is, as an entrepreneur, you are going to be working on continuous improvements, and so things are never done. And one of the things that comes up often is when you communicate to people that you want to make changes, sometimes we can be real assholey about it and just talk about what needs to be fixed. And it comes across to people as, I'm not happy with your work. So one of the simplest things you can do is what I call the compliment sandwich. And the compliment sandwich is just, you let your people know, especially if they really are, that they're doing a good job. And then you let them know what you'd like to improve. And then you remind them that you appreciate their work. It's such an amazing little thing. But if you just say, like, for example, Mark, who's doing the editing of this video, who does an awesome job, by the way. Thank you, Mark. You know, if I want to make changes to the thumbnail, it's not because Mark isn't perfect. It's because I'm a picky, anal entrepreneur. And so instead of saying to Mark, hey, Mark, change the goddamn thumbnail, it's like, that comes across as very harsh, as you're not doing a good job. I remind Mark, hey, I really do appreciate your work. I do, Mark. I'm not just saying that. And you're doing an awesome job, and I'd like to make a couple of improvements on it. And thank you for always being on top of that, right? Like, doing that little compliment sandwich goes a long, long way to having happy people. I thought I heard a car coming, walking on the quote-unquote street, although it's a piece of shit, so it's a little dirt road saying street. So the other thing, too, that'll help keep people a long time is giving them little extras that go above and beyond, like, hey, I'm your employer. And we'll use Mark again since he's watching this video. One of the things I like to do is, Mark is an avid reader. I noticed that from creeping his Facebook page, is giving them something extra every single month that they can do that just acknowledges their unique being. And for Mark, that's, let me buy you an extra book. Let me help you read. I think reading's an awesome thing, and so incorporating that is really badass. Helps me do my Carlton dance.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you hanging about with anyone,
it's not unusual to be loved by anyone. So, I know it's probably not the sexiest topic, but I'll tell you, you'll make your life a lot easier if you have continuity of awesome employees. And following the tips in this video will really help to do that. It's just honoring and appreciating people and doing little extras for them. And yeah, you gotta pay them well, but it's not just about money. You'll find if you pay the highest salary and you're still an asshole and you don't appreciate people, they'll still leave. So what you want to focus on is being really good to them. And I'll tell you, the biggest danger zone, like I mentioned, is the fact that you will be making never-ending continuous improvements, and that can come across as if you don't communicate that carefully. So you are doing a shitty job, Mr. Virtual or Mrs. Virtual Assistant, and you want to do the opposite. You want to always, wherever possible, let them know you appreciate their work, especially when you get somebody good and you want to keep them a long, long time. So I hope that's helpful to you guys who are dealing with the employee turnover, or for people who are going to have employees in the near future, or for you guys who have them now, to just treat them better. And I got some crazy ass dog coming at me, so we're gonna take the little detour. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.